It's Sean McMillan with Highland Realty. And today I wanted to share just for a moment about my thoughts on SB9 and what it means to us as homeowners in single-family residence communities. What's super interesting about SB9 is it's been in legislation for a very long time with multiple iterations, and it's really designed to help alleviate some of the housing pressure. One of the things that we know that causes not only homelessness but really great stress and commute and traffic is the lack of affordable housing. So SB9 essentially wrote into law the idea of being able to take a single family zone and add a unit in the back, a duplex if you wanted to, taking a single family house and making a duplex. So you could have a rental income, you could have some other kind of housing for extended family members. There's a lot of great uses for it. Now, it's met with some controversy because theoretically it can change the character of neighborhoods, and because it's a state law, it overrides a lot of the city statutes and regulations. So it will be very interesting to watch as people come into the marketplace, people looking for affordability, but also people looking to exploit that. We have definitely seen a very strong run on land values with a lot of developers starting to split their lots and starting to work into these ideas of adding multiple properties or multiple homes on a property. And that's going to increase density. Well, is that a bad thing? Is it a good thing? You'll get mixed reviews from a lot of different people. Parts of it is really charming. Parts of it's wonderful. The fact that you can be very pedestrian, that you could take advantage of walking to your mass transit and or all the resources in a neighborhood. But other people will say it's a little bit too congested and maybe it's a little bit louder and more crowded and it's harder to find things that are convenient and it's a little more competitive of an environment. One thing's for sure, infrastructure is going to be tested. We're going to see how the city systems really work under SB9. How's your gas? How's your power? How's your sewage? How's your parking? How's all your city services? But I think ultimately in the long run, it's really kind of a noble concept to try to change the character of the city a little bit and add a different dimension to it. Is it a really great law all the way around or an idea all the way around? Maybe not. But does it offer some possibility of making things more affordable for more people and easing the pressure of homelessness? I think so. So SB9 for you as a homeowner in the neighborhood really means that essentially you and or your neighbor in a single family residential zone can add a living space, another structure for people to live in on your property. What does that mean? Does that mean your property will be more valuable, less valuable? That's hard to say. There's some idea that continuity in a neighborhood is very important. Single family homes tend to have this kind of open space feeling. And when you move into other areas with higher density, with apartments and duplexes, apartments and duplexes, you get a different sense of congestion or intensity because of the density. So I would say that overall, it means for you as a homeowner, well, actually, in all fairness, it's Southern California, it's winter, it's 72 degrees. Nothing's going to affect your property values but a devastating earthquake for the most part. But other than that, it's going to probably enhance opportunity for people to build in retirement potentially on their property. Like if you could all of a sudden add a unit in the back and you could get an income from that. How wonderful would that be to help offset the cost of living as we age? So I think there's some pros to it. And again, there's maybe some cons, but there's always just cons when it comes to increasing density. It just is going to make people learn to live together a little closer, and that's not always easy.